Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well. The day after the victory of Juventus 3-2 over Frosinone. And usually when we record the day after a victory, we are here with big smile, we are happy, we are celebrating before going in detail, checking what was good, what was bad. And then we focus, still with a big smile, on the bad thing that we want to improve. Well, today, even if it's a post-victory, there is not a lot of things that we can save. So today will not be the positive after win video. Wait for it. We start first with a little promo. Let me say a few things. You, if you want to, maximum of like, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and then make me a favor if you didn't yet, and even if you already did, do it again. Go back to the video that we uploaded yesterday where we played mini games. I played, it was prepared from someone else, I played, recorded, and then someone else edited it. What a huge work, what a big work. And I was happy to see people yesterday playing, guessing, being correct or being wrong, and especially the comment that you have written under the video of yesterday were just really nice. So thank you. If you didn't yet, please go and watch it because it really deserves if you want to support me as a content creator. And then the second thing, of course, I repeat it, I opened a second channel where I speak about international football. If you want to be up to date with everything what happened in the weekend, go, the video is already uploaded and you don't want to miss that fantastic, beautiful goal of Modric yesterday, that 1-0 for Real Madrid. Anyway, we go back to Juve now. Inter da paura. Scary Inter, big front page of Gazzetta dello Sport with Lautaro Martinez with open arms. Look, this is the thing that actually tell us you can't celebrate that much that victory of yesterday. I will never be against the win of Juve. I will never hope that Juventus lose. Never in my life. I'm always, in a way, happy. I have that satisfaction that we won, and I will always want Juventus to win. Beautiful game, not beautiful game, whatever you want to. But then, after the win, after that emotions that you have, that dopamine, that excitement, well, you start again watching the game or not, and you are thinking, cool-minded. And you see also a few hours later, you see Inter playing. Look at what the difference. This season, Juventus is second, +4 over Milan. But we are suffering. We are suffering in a lot of games, but huge parts of the game we are suffering. And it's really a torture to be able to bring back the 3 points home or to keep the 3 points home. It's really difficult. And when it happens one time, fantastic. These are my favorite wins, by the way. Winning at the 95th, 93rd, 96th minute, because you're there, you don't know, you are excited. Will it happen or will it not happen? And then it happens, and fantastic. But it can happen once, twice, 3 times. It can happen against big teams. But when it's recurrent, when it starts to be the norm, then we have a problem. Because this season it happens against Verona at home, 96 minutes. I remember really well. I was there in the stadium. Happened against Monza. Do you remember that goal of Gatti at the 90th minute? Happened against Salernitana. Happened now twice against Frosinone. Home game, but also now, yesterday. So the away game and now the home game. Disaster. 5 times, and with all the respect to Monza, Verona, Frosinone, Salernitana, we are speaking about low-medium teams that are usually fighting for avoiding relegation. And then you start seeing that it is a problem, that you can't just go and continue, because what is answering there? It's at a certain moment that you have that sense of, let's go, let's try, but that you were not able to do it before. When you are watching Inter yesterday, 4-0 against Lecce, away from home with their B team. So it's a lot. It's really a lot. And it's not the only game that they were able to do that. They are continuing to do it. Boom, boom. This year, unfortunately, it is what it is. It is a machine. And none of us were certain that Juventus was stronger or that they would win with big certainties the Scudetto. But we were hoping to stay at least close to what Juventus was able to do until the end of the month of February. And then we collapsed. When I see this Inter, when I see this Juve, no way that Juventus would have been able to win the Scudetto. But I was hoping to continue to compete until March, until April, which we didn't do. -9, and they have one game in hand, could have been a -11 yesterday. And luckily, Rogani scoring at the 95th minute. So what can we save? What can we save? 3 things. It will go super fast. The 3 points. Because ugly, not ugly, Allegri, not Allegri, Vlahovic, whoever, I don't care. A victory is a victory, and that will never change. A victory is a victory. 3 points. Then the second thing is the post-Rugani celebration. I saw all these players jumping on him, players that were on the field. I saw Pinsoglio standing up from his bench, running into the pitch. I saw Kessie nearly with his on his knee, Cambiaso on his knee after the game. You see that they really still want to. They have still that let's try to do it. Let's do it. Let's continue. Let's push. We are in a difficult moment, but we want, with all what we have, to get out of it. And that was a really beautiful answer. The way is another topic, but they did it. They did it and they showed it. And that was beautiful. The third thing and the last thing is Dusan Vlahovic. What a fantastic Dusan Vlahovic. What a fantastic Dusan Vlahovic. His month of January, but also February are really an example. I'm not saying Dusan Vlahovic give him the captain band because we are far from that. But yesterday he showed leadership on the field. Not only the goals, but also the heart. Heart, Juve. Look at his celebration after the assist that he's doing. I'm not sure if it was on purpose or not, but he's like, no! And then he understands that Rugani is scoring and he's going crazy. Yesterday, beautiful Dusan Vlahovic. What he was not able to do a few months ago, he's doing it. Well, what he was not doing, he's doing it now. A few months ago, after that miss of the 2-2, he probably would have walked, being protesting, being angry against himself and other people. Now he's coming back out of that offside line, ready to take the ball from that second assist of McKennie, put it in goal. Beautiful, fantastic Dusan Vlahovic that was nearly close to score the first hat-trick with Juventus. And he's doing fantastic. In 2024, Dusan Vlahovic is by far the best Juve player at the moment. Better than Holland, better Harry Kane, better than Bellingham, better than Mbappe, better than Lautaro, better than Saka. Dusan Vlahovic on fire. And I hope we can continue to have him like that. And I hope we can continue to have him like that, not only until the end of the season, but even further. Tenetevelo stretto. Keep him tight. Keep him close to you is the title of Tuttosport. And I totally agree. This is the Dusan Vlahovic that I love. This is the Dusan Vlahovic that you can see. I bought immediately, before even he arrived, the shirt from Dusan Vlahovic. Fantastic. Tenetevelo stretto. Keep him tight. And luckily, we didn't swap him this summer. Luckily he's there. That doesn't change that this season, after the initial 5-6 first games of the season, he disappeared. But he came back stronger than ever. We never saw a Dusan Vlahovic like that. Just to tell you, last season he scored 14 goals. 15 already. And there is still a lot of games to play. So hopefully we can keep him like that because we need him. We need him. What was not good yesterday, and now we enter the second part of the video, and that will probably be a bit longer. The defensive phase yesterday, horror. And I'm not speaking only about the defenders, I'm speaking about the defensive phase. How is it possible? Again, on the same side, our left side, the right side for the opponents, that they are able again with that much easiness to enter, to score, to go with a cross, and there is one man only. Nobody is able to see him. Nobody is able to man mark him. Nobody is even able to go on contrast. The second goal looks like we were playing in slow-mo. Everything was perfect. Not for us, for Frosinone. With that through pass. Alone. Goal. A disaster. The Juve of a few months ago, never this would have happened. Another Kostic. You know that, not my favorite player. You know that when I have to criticize, I criticize. Sometimes I believe that the criticism is too much because I'm saying there is not only the offensive phase, there is also the defensive phase. So it's a mix of both that you have to judge in a 3-5-2 for these players on the wings. But if it happens once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, that the goals are always coming from there, it's a disaster. If on top of not giving your contribution anymore up front, going with crosses that every single time are contrasted, blocked by the opposition. If on top of that the goals are always coming from your side, there is a problem. There is a problem. And you can play with Alexandro, with Rugani, with Danilo. The goals are always coming from that side. There is a problem. The second goal, I don't know why. He's there, also there, in the middle of the field. Disaster. Federico Chiesa, Bad, huh? Federico, bad. 5 in Gazzetta dello Sport. I saw Corriere, I saw Tuttosport, I saw a lot of ratings with 4.5, not even 5. And when they are giving you 4.5 in some papers in Italy, it means that you are doing really bad. Yesterday, confusion. Again, I repeat what I said a lot of times. Feeling that he's not playing for the team, but for himself. Feeling that he's yet not there. We are missing Chiesa. And it's not only us on the channel that are starting, because I start seeing on social media, I start hearing in the stadium that people are starting to whistle the performance of Chiesa, because it's not I can't. It's sometimes that you see that it's not working, that he looks like already isolated from it. It's like 10 plus Chiesa. In the past, with Romeo Agresti, we were speaking about Chiesa plus other 10. Now it's like 10 plus Chiesa. And this is a big thing that we have to solve. Yesterday, apparently, there were the agents of Federico in the stadium. They would probably not only try to speak with him, make him a bit more chill, but also speak with Juventus to try to find, because at the moment it starts closer and closer and closer to become a problem. I want Federico Chiesa back. The Federico Chiesa that I love. We can speak about Allegri, not Allegri, it's because of this. It's the same discussions that we already did with Dusan Vlahovic. It's already always the same discussion that we did with Dusan Vlahovic. It's only because of Allegri that Vlahovic is not playing well. Look, 15 goals. Look at the performance since January of Dusan Vlahovic. Is it then now thanks to Allegri, or was it because of Allegri and because of Vlahovic, and now it's thanks to Allegri and thanks to Vlahovic? Like for Chiesa, there is that. I don't believe in that story of, yeah, but he's not a second striker. Okay, great, fantastic. If you are looking at the positions of yesterday, Chiesa is not playing as a second striker. He's playing left as his loved position, with McKennie that was doing the job up there on the right side. That was at a certain moment at the end of the first half, the position we were playing. Chiesa, Vlahovic, McKennie. Then we can discuss, is McKennie the right man? Well, he's doing 2 assists. But we are missing that of Chiesa, and that's another problem that we have. What I didn't love was the way that we played after scoring that third goal. That first goal at the 3rd minute. Or we didn't play. Look at the graph. 19th or 20th minute is when I'm taking that screenshot. How is it possible? At home, you're scoring 1 goal immediately. You're opening the game. You are full of confidence. And for the remaining part, you're playing like this with everyone but Vlahovic in your own half against a Frosinone that was not able to win in the last 5 games. It's a disaster. It's absolutely a disaster. How is it possible that at the end of the game you have 22 attempts and only 5 shots on target? That you have so many opportunities from inside and outside of the box. But look also at the Frosinone. They have in total 6 attempts. They are scoring 2. Why can't we? Why do we have that problem? I don't know. Yesterday Max Allegri is saying, contava vincere. What was important was winning. And until there, I totally agree. Yesterday, I said it before the game. I didn't expect a game like that, but before the game I said, I don't care. I want to win because we have to stop that negative result phase. But pensare positivo, thinking positive, if we know what is upcoming, I don't know if I am as positive, as optimistic. Napoli-Juve, Juve-Atalanta, Juve-Genoa, Lazio-Juve. This is the month of March. And we start immediately the month of April with the Coppa Italia against Lazio again. Especially if I'm thinking that the next few games will be without Rabiot, without McKennie. Rabiot yesterday posted his toe. What a beautiful toe, by the way. Huge, giant toe. 2-3 weeks, we don't know. McKennie, how long? The shoulder for McKennie. It's a problem, huh? Because who do we have? Locatelli. Who? Alcaraz. By the way, yesterday I was quite positive about Alcaraz. I watched the game again. I studied a bit again. I was really happy with the performance of Alcaraz. Probably yesterday, during the game, I exaggerated a bit. You know why? It's a fake feeling that I had. Because he's the one that played vertical, that tried with a shot, that tried to be more offensive, that had some dialogues with Chiesa, with Yildiz, with Vlahovic. He was always there. Then, was he fantastic? No. Probably I rewarded yesterday in my brain the fact that I saw him a lot present, involved for a new player that we didn't know. He was good, but okay, now he will have a big test. Without Rabiot, without McKennie, he will have a big, huge test. And let's see now if he really is worth, I'm not saying 50, but 30, 35, 40 million euro. If he's worth the money that maybe we have in mind to try to negotiate with his ex-club. No, still club. So we have to understand, but I don't know, what will we see? Locatelli, Alcaraz, Miretti. Especially because Miretti and Alcaraz have been both tested a bit more offensively, I think you lose a lot of balance. Will we see a midfield with two? Will we see Danilo? Danilo in the midfield is not my favorite solution. First of all, because I'm not even sure if he will recuperate in time, because also him was injured. People are saying, yes, he could come back potentially, but potentially we are playing against Napoli. Yeah? I don't want to go there and going back home with a 5-1 as we did. So try to find immediately from today a good midfield. We need to play Nicolussi, we need to play Nonje, play who is there, but pay attention. Then, L'era di Max, the Max Era is the title of Corriere dello Sport, because they said he won at the 95th minute and is celebrating 1,002 points in Serie A. The first ever coach that is able to reach more than 1,000 points in Serie A with more than 301 wins. Let me check. Let me check 1 second. So I don't find it anyway. But it was over 301 wins, 29 draws and 26 losses. It's immense. It is huge. It is big. Absolutely. And you know that I will always respect a coach like that. Second coach with the most benches on Juve. Best coach in terms of points in Serie A. Of course, with Cagliari, with Milan, and then a lot with Juve. You can't disrespect a person like that. I'm tired of whatever you say, whatever video you upload. It's always like that. Today, fantastic, beautiful gift from my wife. Fantastic, beautiful gift, but incredible, beautiful gift. Not only because it's a gift and always beautiful, also the message. Perseverance, it's something fantastic. From my wife to tell, continue, do, try. Then you see the comment section, a lot of beautiful, nice messages. And then you see like, but it was a joke, of course. I know it's a joke. But anyway, there was the joke like, oh, I was expecting an Allegri out message on the wall. It was a joke, so no bad feeling. But it's just, that he's there. He's always there. When we are criticizing, when we are positive, when we want to make a joke, it's always Allegri. It's always, basta. Did he do well? In Juve, in the 5 first year, he did better than well. Is he doing well in the last 3 years? He can do much better. A lot of time he didn't do well. Okay, great, fantastic. We finish until the end of the season, and or we change or we don't change, and then we discuss, was it the right decision, was it the wrong decision? But it can't be always that. Yesterday, Max Allegri again showed that after the Inter loss, he's still not able to wake up his team. And this is something that I'm still pointing the finger at. Max, find the words. And you know what? What I start to be scared, I don't know if you noticed or not, let me know in the comment. I start to see also that on top of the injuries, we start having a decrease in physicità, in physicality. The energy, I believe that the mental energy is eating every physical energy. And this is also something that we have to solve really fast, because Napoli, Atalanta and the other ones are waiting just to go over Juve, so pay attention. Grazie Juve, grazie Juventini, grazie a tutti, grazie, forza Juve.